Here with A&M Commerce new defensive coordinator Scott Power after day 3 of the preseason practice. We're going to ask the hard-hitting, important questions first. How are you personally adjusting to this Texas heat?
Oh, yeah, it's been great. A little more humid than what we were out west, but enjoying the heat, part of the camp process, getting ourselves ready to roll. And, you got your training camp voice going, so everybody knows it's that time of year.
A little bit different situation for you coming in as a new defensive coordinator with as early as we do spring practice. You didn't get any spring practice with these guys. How did the installation process of your defense go over the course of the summer?
Yeah, so coming in April, now here and these first 3 practices, really it's my first time to even coach these players, and them to get to know me and me to get to know them and just evaluate them as players. And so we're spending time trying to find what spots are best for them and how they fit with what we're going to do and how we can use their strengths in the best way. So that's been a big part of here these first 3 days, is just trying to get the players in the right spot.
If I'm a player out here who's been playing for 2 or 3 years of college football and I come in with a new defensive coordinator, whether it's you or any other defense, what's usually the biggest learning curve for a player in that situation?
I think the communication piece is a big part of it, just how we talk to each other, what do we say when, how do we say it, and how do we get aligned. So I think that's been something that we've spent some time on here, both in the spring with the players and as coaches in the summertime, and here through these first 3 days is just making sure that we can make that transition as easy as possible and that they know, when the ball's snapped, what we're trying to get done.
In your opinion, over these first 3 days, not a lot of live contact yet. First day in shells today. We'll get to pads in about 2 days. How do you feel about the defense's performance and adjustment to your style and your defense?
Yeah, it's been a fun group to coach. They come ready to work, and we're fast on defense, so it's been an encouraging, start to camp. At this point, we're really more focused on, are we doing, the right things on every snap that will eventually lead to good results. We're not too result-oriented right now. It's more about just, hey, are we saying the things consistently that are going to add up to playing good, sound defense?
And then we've still got 3 weeks from tomorrow for the first game, so we got a little bit of time to work on things. You don't get to see another opponent like you do in a lot of other college sports. You and I were just talking about that. What are some of the biggest improvements you want to see in between week 1 and week 2 out of your defense?
Just understanding of what we're trying to do. Right now we're just really, base offense, base defense, just getting good at our main packages. Here's, as we get into the end of this week, next week we start, a little bit more situational oriented, and we can get on the same page with me and, hey, in this situation, this is how I think and the defenses that you can expect to get, and just help us so when the bullets start flying on August 30th that we're all on the same page.
All right, well, welcome to Commerce, Coach Power. Glad you've adjusted to the heat here in the first 3 days, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Sounds good. Thanks.